reported Lainey, who somersaulted again and knocked down Issa's music stand. The pets scattered except Franz, who didn't flinch despite now being covered in sheet music. "We've lived here most of our lives," said Issa. "It's the perfect home." "Except the Biederman, of course," added Jessie. The Biederman lived on the brownstone's 3rd floor. He was a seriously unpleasant man. He was also their landlord. "Mr. Biederman," Papa corrected Jessie. "And funny you mention him." Papa stood up and started pacing the length of the couch. His face was so grim that his ever-present smile creases disappeared. "I didn't see this coming, but Mr. Biederman just told me he's not renewing our lease." "He's not renewing our—" Jessie started. "What a punk!" shouted Oliver. "What's a lease?" asked Lainey. Papa continued as if the kids hadn't spoken. "Now, you all have done a great job this past year respecting Mr. Biederman and his need for privacy and quiet," he said. "I mean, I thought for sure he would have kicked us out a couple of years ago when Oliver hit that baseball through his window, or when Franz used his front door like a fire hydrant. I'm surprised he's making us leave now, after a spotless record this year." Papa paused and peered at his children. The kids nodded and looked back at him with innocent eyes, all except Oliver, who was hoping no one remembered the little incident earlier that year when his frisbee snapped a sprinkler pipe, causing a blast of water to shoot right into the Biederman's open window. Papa did not bring up the sprinkler incident. Instead, he said, "We have to move at the end of the month." The room exploded with indignation. "Are you serious? We've been so good, there might as well be halos above our heads," exclaimed Jessie, her glasses slipping down the bridge of her nose. "I haven't bounced a basketball in front of the building in months," Oliver said. "What's a lease?" Lainey asked again. "Issa has to practice violin in the freaking dungeon," said Jessie. "Language," Mama warned. At the same time, Issa said, "I like practicing down there." Papa looked at Lainey. "We have a lease with Mr. Biederman. It's an agreement between us for living here." Lainey considered what Papa said as she prepped another somersault. "So that means he doesn't want us?" "It's not that." Mama trailed off. "I think the Biederman needs hugs," Lainey decided. She completed an accident-free somersault, then rolled over to lie on her stomach, searching for her bunny, who had taken refuge under the couch. Jessie glanced at the calendar on the wall. "So that's it? We've only got 11 days left here?" "He's really going to make us move right after Christmas?" asked Issa. "Is it because I can't keep Franz quiet?" asked Hyacinth as she chewed her fingernails. When Franz heard Hyacinth say his name, his tail gave a little wag, and his eyes fluttered open, then drifted closed again. "I think it's my fault," Issa said. Her siblings stared at her. No one could imagine perfect Issa ever being the cause of getting kicked out of their home. "You know, because of my violin playing." "Kids, it's no one's fault," Mama interjected. "Remember how Papa and Uncle Arthur installed those energy-saving windows last year? Those windows are much more soundproof than the old ones. We've done all we can to try to persuade Mr. Biederman to let us stay. I even left a box of lavender macarons outside his door." Mama blinked rapidly. As a professional pastry chef, she took macarons very seriously. "What a waste," grumbled Oliver, who also took macarons very seriously. "Will our new place have a basement, so I can practice?" Issa asked. "I'm only moving if I can have a science lab in the new place with a Bunsen burner and new Erlenmeyer flasks," Jessie said stubbornly. "My room's gonna look exactly the same, right? Like, exactly?" asked Oliver. "Will we move close by, so Franz